No weapon formed against you will prosper. And every tongue that rises, they shall cease. He didn't say that it wouldn't form. It won't prosper. So your enemy might build something. I'm about to blow you, I'm about to knock you, I'm about to bust you up. Let him build it. But it ain't going to work. See, we get upset and messed up because we see something forming against us. Oh, geez, what you going to do? This is about to get messed up. He said, let them form it. But it won't work. When you understand that, it gives you the ability to keep walking. Okay, the way that I walked in Moses' life, and I showed up in Moses' life, parting the Red Sea, praying for folks, things happening, speaking to the rock, the water comes out the rock, providing manna from heaven. The same way I was with Moses, I'm going to be with you. So don't think, see, because blessings are generational. If cursings can come generational, let me climb a little deeper. If a mother who's on drugs can have a baby that's on drugs and produce a habit, and then that baby grows up and becomes a baby that has a habit, and then gets pregnant, and then has another baby, it passes down. Certain things you see in life that are passed down. If negative things can pass down, so can positive things. Come on now. If blessings and anointings are there on one person, you can pass that down. I don't care how much bad they got. For certain blessings of God, you should be able to do it too. You don't have to have my ability for it to happen. I said you don't have to have my ability for it to happen for you. Because you're sitting up underneath me. Okay? If I had a plant, flower, right, and I pour water on top of the flower, on the top leaf, everything up under it. That's why the head got to be right, got to be strengthened, got to be blessed. That's why you should be praying to me in this stuff. I hear some of y'all be praying, but lead him into the right place, Lord. Cover him, make sure his word come out, put his feet in the right place to meet the right people at the right time. And that's how you pray, because guess what? As you pray that God puts me there, because if you're trying to get me there, whatever I come up underneath, the Lord says to Joshua, I know you went through a process, a death process, and you're sad about Moses and those things, your issues, your Moses, and I'm going to use Moses as a typology for stuff that needs to die in your life. I know you're grieving over that. But he said what? As what? Go ahead, read what you said, right? I will never leave you. He says, before, as I was with Moses, I'll be with you. I will never leave you. Now, Moses died. He left. But I won't leave you. See, sometimes we get hooked on a person. See, you hooked on a person or a system. I'll always need this. Because I can't live, child. I can't live without this. I'll tell you what, I can't. I don't care how much you pray. I can't live without this. No, this is my crutch. And I just can't live without this. And y'all say what you want, call what you want. I got to have it. And you'll walk through life and your promised land thinking that you need something that God said, that's dead. You think you need. Come on now. Come on now. You keep feeding like a hamster. Nobody sees underneath the table. Thank you, Lord. You just. It's like a little kid, Johnny boy, he's supposed to have a dog in the house or whatever. He brings a little puppy underneath the table. And nobody, I don't know how you know where it is there, but you know, animals underneath the table, and you just, oh, you eat your food so good. But make a provision for it. Watch this, y'all. Whatever you continue to feed will grow.
That's right. Yes, it will. Yes, it will.
You know, sometimes if you're not getting all the nourishment in your body, in the hospital, they tube you those ways in your stomach because you don't have the ability to chew and swallow and all that kind of stuff. And so you ain't got to have yams, macaroni, and cheese, turkey, and all that. So good. You got to have all that. But they'll give you the necessary sustenance that you need. And you can survive a long time. Sometimes you're feeding something underneath the table. It's underneath the table. You still keep it alive. Remember we came on Sunday before we put everything in the coffin, we buried it? Watch this. Some of us are still, service over 2 weeks now. Now you stand at the graveside. Feeding it. It can't even respond to you. And you're still chasing it. I'm going to get at it. He didn't ask me, do you want it? He commanded it. I'm not asking you how you feel about this. I'm commanding you. Be strong. This is not a time for you to die. You hear me? This is not a time for you to whimper back. This is not a time the battle I got. Shut up. We all got one. I got a battle too. I had a battle to stand up here today. I got a battle when I get back home. I got a battle tomorrow morning. I've been battling all week. We all got a battle. So I'm not going to have any sympathy because you got a battle. Come on, tough love now, baby. Tough love. Tell somebody, say tough love on this one. Pastor, you know, I'm broken in many places. Me too. Come on now. Did somebody hurt my feelings? Me too. Pastor, somebody lied. Me too. Pastor, somebody told the truth and it wasn't true. Me too. Courageous. Be strong and then what? Be courageous. What? I can't help but go back to my childhood. There was a cartoon that used to come on, and it used to be a frog, right? Courageous cat. And you had Mighty Mouse. Here I come to save the day. Mighty Mouse is on his way. Okay? And it's the courageous cat and Minnie Mouse, right? Or Mighty Mouse. Mighty Mouse. How's a mouse going to be mighty? Has nothing to do with how small. Come on now. The song said, Mighty Mouse. Here, and he said, here I come. How you going to save the day? In his title, there was something about him, two things. I'm a mouse, but I'm mighty.
That's good. That's good.
So he sang the song, and everybody started singing it with him. Here I come to save the day. Mighty Mouse is on his way. You got to sing your own song. I'm mighty through this. I'm going to be strong, and I'm going to be courageous. Courageous doesn't mean that you're not afraid. It doesn't mean you're not challenging. Courageous means, oh, I'm about to be up against something, but I'm going out there anyway. Come on now. Courageous means, I don't know if I'm going to have the strength to do it, but God's going to give me the strength to do it, and I'm going to do everything in my power. So your inheritance, watch this. Do you work for your inheritance? If I die and I leave you this, okay? Hopefully y'all wouldn't be like the prodigal son before I die, say give it to me now. Basically what he was saying was, Derrick can die so I can get my stuff. But what inheritance means is that after the person has been deceased, the will is taken out by eternity, and they say that this person, the loved one, has left this to you. This is your inheritance. You get to take this over. You didn't work for it. You didn't have to pray for it. You didn't have to fast for it. So watch this. I don't have to fast for my promised land. I don't have to go through any changes of praying for my promised land. First of all, it's an inheritance. So if you die and you left me this pot here, how crazy does it look to me, Lord? Let's put that pot. Ooh, Lord, please. Let's bring the pot to pass. Come on now. Are you with me? Why would I be spending time praying on something that's mine already? The only thing I have to do is show up for the meeting. Even if I don't make it to the attorney's office, they will seek me out. That's right. And it doesn't matter who else shows up and I'm not there present. What is mine? Come on, somebody. What is yours is yours. So that's why you don't have to get upset. You don't have to get into no big thing with people about it. You know that God has an inheritance for you. He has a promise for you. He promised your forefathers that things would be. So the only thing you have to do is keep yourself ready. Now, with some clauses of being ready, there's certain things that the person who drew up the clause about their will says, now, I'm going to pay all your tuition to go to school and college, provided you go. And if you go and finish college, I'm going to have, it'll be $100,000 deposited into your trust fund. You don't get the trust fund until you graduate from college. Now, if they didn't put the stipulations of what your GPA has to be, they just said graduate. So if you came in on skin, by the skin of your teeth and graduate, makes no difference. At the end of that graduation, you throw that tassel, put it in my hand. Are you with me? Be careful to obey all the law. Now, the law, we don't live under the law, okay? We live under grace and truth, but hidden in the grace and truth are the 10 Commandments, all right? We know what those are. But living under the law means that I'm obeying whatever God tells me to do. I'm living and walking by what he tells me. That doesn't mean that I can make it every time. Come on now. Nobody can say amen. It doesn't mean that you make it 100%, but you're doing all that you know. So you ain't wilding out. There's some stuff you just know ain't right. Hello, darling. Nobody got to tell you, you don't need to pray about that. You don't need to prophetic utterance. You don't need that kind of stuff. You just know, all right, that ain't right. And as you clean that stuff up, then what God does through the moving of his spirit, he'll nudge you and say, now, I'll bring this issue up. You want me to do what? And he'll start showing you things, whether it be about your thoughts or your actions, that ain't right either. But you can't even see that because you got all this other stuff. The Bible said it's the little foxes that destroy the vine. Little foxes have light feet, and they try to cross the vines of the grapes. And while they're trotting on it, the way they push their feet off, it separates the vine. And the grapes can't grow. Don't turn. Don't go in any other direction but moving forward. Somebody say forward motion. Forward motion. You don't have time right now in your life to be looking back trying to fix something for 15 years. That's right. Whoever's gone, they're gone. Whoever didn't like it, they didn't like it. Okay? If it comes up and God says, okay, and they're around, I want you to apologize, get that right, you can get that. But you don't go back into your past trying to raise up stuff. That's right. You're in another place now. You can't be successful in forward motion if you're constantly looking back. Amen. How much motion can I get going forward if I keep doing this?
That's right.
I've got motion, but I'm not going forward. He said forward motion means what? He said you will have what? Success and what else?
Wherever you go.
Now, this is where most people find themselves. We're successful in certain areas. The book said wherever you go. Somebody shout wherever.
Wherever.
What does wherever mean?
Wherever.
In your job, in your home, in your business, in your relationships, in your finances, in your health, and you can go down the list. Wherever you go, you will have success if you keep what I'm telling you as the law, and you abide by what God is saying, he says, and you keep going forward, not looking to the left or the right.